Yo guys, what up and welcome to another brand new video. This coverage has been getting insaner by the minute. As of right now, today on Asmongold's stream, if in case you guys are curious, I'm trying to fill you guys on in case you guys are employed. Asmongold has two major callouts for Mizkif himself. And of course, if you guys have also missed it, we've been trying our best to cover this all on the channel itself. So I keep saying if you guys want to subscribe or put on the notifications, I'll try my best because there's even more stuff to cover even tomorrow. And we still haven't even seen like the next responses, from Emiru or Mizkif. It's just been a lot. Like, this is one of the more bigger Twitch dramas, which is crazy because only the other day, Mizkif was trying to say his prior big issues with everything else was like the biggest Twitch drama. I would say at this point, it's not the number one. If you guys want to let me know what you guys think down below, I'd probably still say Dr. Disrespect was probably the hands down the biggest Twitch overall drama ever, just due to secrecy and all that stuff. But we're not really here to go and debate like the biggest drama. I guess kind of we are. I just asked you guys what it was down below. But either way, let's go talk about what Asmongold had to go and say. So I'm going to first of all, I guess start off with this one because he's saying that there is going to be even more bigger nukes, more so discussing why he was actually kicked from OTK. And allegedly has nothing to do with this whole Emiru situation, which he was trying to allude towards back before. Oh, I had issues with this going public. I would lose my OTK business, etc., etc. And as well, we've also had some horrible allegations that have gone forward from multiple women now at this point. We may go cover that on the channel tomorrow just because I just want to make sure I cover it tastefully. It's some kind of rough stuff to go cover regardless, allegedly or not. So let me go and show you guys the Asmongold thing. So this is where things a little more feisty over here.
Ever since this happened, there have been two additional people that have alleged that he assaulted them within less than 24 hours.
And there's been more and more stories that have come out, like his, like basically Arya calling out and saying that he said that Reckful basically himself because of he was jealous of him. Reckful had his own problems. I still stand firm that that's disgusting to even say about your friend that's passed away. And then as well, we also had QQ, I believe her name is properly. She was out there and a few other things as well. We even made a video earlier on today to calling out that some other women have even said like this guy just is rough. Let alone the stuff going on with Emiru and Maya, which we'll cover more of that too. There's even more that's come out there. There has been stuff that's come out everywhere.
Of this stuff
that's
coming
not good.
Out. And not a single person that is in the space that knew him is really defending him.
That's actually kind of true. I've barely seen not a single person. I'm sure there's maybe some people out there, but I've not seen a lot of people that are like, oh, Mizkif's my best friend. I love Mizkif. Like, I like, he was entertaining. I'll give him some credit. He did have some entertaining moments, but a lot of the times he was just in downright just jerk.
Of OTK. He wasn't.
He's like a rage bait in real life.
He hasn't been in OTK for a long time. And I will say too, I know people get mad at me for this. There are other stories of things that will be points on the same graph making the same line.
That's like probably the weirdest way for him to say it, but like apparently there's gonna be even more. Apparently he has more information. We had stuff on like train wrecks and stuff. There has been so many things that have happened. Like we saw train wrecks years ago say there was maybe potentially hush money involved, which I want to do a little more of a deeper dive so I don't misconstrue that out of the channel. Because I mean, I can flop out 10 videos a day, but I want to at least have some journalistic integrity. I'm more of like a drama guy. I'm just doing this for fun on my second channel. I don't really care about views or clout or whatever. Subs, like it's nice, but who cares at the end of the day? I'm also just kind of hyper fixated on this stuff because this is rough, dude. Like this is my entire Twitter feed, entire Reddit feed, everything discussing this. And it's like, there's like, even in the video he did yesterday, it seemed like he was admitting all these bad faults that Emiru was calling him out for. Now that Emiru is now like, has some accountability in this, yes, but it just seemed like he was supporting the cause. And this seems like this gonna get worse.
I said it last time, people got mad. They said I was vague posting. I'm being serious. Source, trust me, bro. The story that I would tell you has 5 other witnesses.
And especially, I feel like of all people for a trust me, bro, I feel like an Asmongold who was a part of OTK and all these women who have met this guy personally, like I think these they're trustworthy. Like there was just so much coming out at once.
Again, I apologize for being vague, but just give it a couple of days.
That means it's gonna get worse.
If you want me to be completely as transparent as I can be.
Because sometimes there is legal stuff involved, or sometimes you have women that are victims. They have to, like, it's hard to do.
It's because I want to make sure that these people have legal counsel.
What I just said.
Before they say anything. Because they're worried, because they don't have the position that Emmy or I do. And that's the reason.
Like, if you're someone, like, say, a smaller streamer, having had, like, a 200,000 plus, maybe even more money legal case can completely bury you. and you're not guaranteed to win, and you're also not guaranteed to get your money back. Sometimes you can sue for legal cost, but like it's very hard to prove that. And as well, if it's allegations or he said, she said, or like with account witnesses, like people in the room with you, it's really hard to prove. It's also hard to prove that it cost you money. Like, yes, it might be like, hey, they hurt me, or maybe that's why sometimes you got to go to police for these things, but it's hard. Like there's a power dynamic. There's a lot of stuff with this.
I would say it myself. I'm not going to do that.
It's also not his story to tell. I get it.
Just give it a couple of days.
I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had so much regret.
It was another reason. Like, all of those decisions had already been made before any of this had come out.
So basically, he's saying, Asmongold's saying, he was already removed from OTK before the breakup even happened. So it almost kind of seems like Mizkif's lying now. Like he's basically lying to get like sympathy. Like, oh, I broke up with this girl and everyone turned against me. If what Asmongold is saying is true, and I think he was a part of OTK very heavily, he might still be, who knows. I also don't know how heavily involved Mizkif is. Like, did he lose his shares in equity? Like, was he bought out? No one knows. I wish I did. That's like something I would love to hear from all of them. But even all the OTK people seem like they more so favor Emiru. Like, don't forget, they had a podcast, same with Tectone, etc.
Yep, totally different reason. Elaborate? I will. I don't want to do it today because I think that there are other people that I would prefer say it. But
yeah, this is like someone like maybe a tip, like the manager type guy. Like
I will if it doesn't come out. Is this drama baiting for views? How is it drama baiting for views? Like I said that this stuff would come out.
He did. This is the same thing happened to me on my prior video. They got a lot of attention because I was like, this looks like Asmongold's about to call out like Mizkif, and Emiru looks like she's about to call Mizkif. And like I said before, people were like, I don't know about that. You might be speculating. Well, now look what happened a week later. Like, that's going to irk me forever. Although I do agree it was speculation, but I think it was a somewhat rightful speculation based on the timing of it all. And I do think, at least Asmongold is not drama baiting. Like, this is serious allegations, this is serious stuff, and that's why I'm trying to be somewhat tasteful. Like, yeah, it's nice to get views or get some attention or be like, hey, like, follow my Twitch stream, check out my giveaways, sub to me, whatever people do in this, like, watch my ads, whatever. I just have YouTube automated ads, I don't care. But like, you know, it's like, this is serious stuff. These are real people's lives. And at this point, there's multiple women affected and smaller content creators who are afraid to come out. Like, this is something that's more serious. So I do actually respect Asmongold for being like, this is not my time or story to tell. If I need to, I will. Like, why would he be lying about this? I feel like of all people in this situation, he would be the guy who would have inside deets.
It did. Just because I'm not going to immediately... I understand that there's a lot of people that are really young and you don't understand the complexities of things like this. But yeah, this stuff is really complex and hard. And it's not just as simple as simply saying whatever you think happened. It's a lot of complexity with this. And there's multiple people involved, and there are other obligations and conflicting variables.
There's also things like sponsors, they have companies, they have equity together. Like, obviously, if it's someone's story, you don't want to be telling some person like, this girl had this happen to her and then she doesn't even know and she has to like respond. Like, it's just a lot. Like, I understand Asmongold.
And yeah, I'm not going to immediately say why and explain the entire thing. But what I will say is that that's not why it happened. Period. And you shouldn't be talking about it? Of course I can. It's clear you're trying to do the right thing. There's things that are not your story to tell, and giving the others the opportunity to speak up. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree, yeah.
And I will tell you this. If other people don't tell the story, I will tell it. I did get permission from one of the people, the person that was the most affected by it. I got the permission from that person.
So this will get worse.
Last night to tell the story. I will tell the story why Miz was removed from OTK. If they don't want to, I'll do it. I'll respect their wishes and their privacy. But I will do it. And you'll see that it had nothing to do with this.
This is crazy.
And again, I apologize.
Like, this is like just the brewing of this all.
For not being able to drop everything immediately. But there's a lot of reasons for that. And I apologize. Hopefully you can see that with all of this blow up, I wasn't bullshitting. I wasn't bullshitting then. I'm not bullshitting now.
I respect this. He's literally saying, let it all ride. Let it all be in due discourse. This is from Best Friend Kick, by the way, just for reference in that one. And also for a little bit more, I guess, like a follow-up, we can kind of go through a little bit quicker on this because I think you guys see the big deal. Like, it's going to ramp up. There's a lot more stuff coming out. We'll probably cover on the channel. This is crazy, by the way, but this is also his kind of closing remarks on what he thinks about Mizkif. This was earlier on the day too as well.
What damning information found on a bunch of streamers is Mizkif going to drop? He says he's going to go scorched earth. If Miz is going to release information that's going to make streamers look bad, or bad information or bad things that streamers did, then I think that he should do that.
So he's basically saying, I would agree, you can't threaten it. His big call out was him threatening, say Emiru, being like, if you say more, I will ruin you. This is the same thing. He's literally doing the same thing. I will go on my Twitch stream, or I will go make my community hate you. I will spread lies against you. We've seen like this repeat behavior of him doing this all. So this is like exactly what people are calling out. I would agree, if Mizkif has stuff to say, just say it. Like at this point, if you have nothing to lose, you already have nothing to lose. Go and say it. And I think Asmongold's probably saying the same. Like just release it all. Like just drum again and let it out.
Because ultimately, and this is my opinion, right, is that if somebody actually did something bad, and the problem, see, here's the problem with Miz, right, is that he's a liar. He's a liar, and everybody knows it. So anything that he says is probably going to be a fucking lie.
So yeah, he has horrible credibility. He's already lied multiple times and tried to downplay, gaslight, and manipulate things out, and also have these like low-key narratives on people that people right now are looking at him under a massive magnifying glass where no one thinks that this is okay.
But assuming that it's not, assuming that some things can be verified by...
And we shouldn't go let everyone speak. This is something I should probably do on my own channel. Yeah, some things look bad. There is a lot of evidence against Mizkif, but I would like to see him have his full statement. I would like to see his full thoughts. I want to know what he has to say, because there's a lot of proof in logs, Discord messages. If Emiru or him have more, I'd want to see more, because they've kind of done the bare bones. There is business, there's other people involved. I want to see more. Although there has been some video evidence we've even posted on the channel itself. If you guys want to look for it, feel free to. But I mean, like, still, like, there's a lot more too, but like, I want to see, there's a lot more they called out for, like more on the business end too as well. Business end, private friendships, etc.
A second source or whatever, and it's not just him showing some screenshots or something like that. But assuming that there's actual provable evidence that somebody did something wrong, yeah, I think we should know about that. So
I agree
yeah,
completely. I agree on all these takes.
It's like, you know, don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, I'm sure there might be some like little thing that he could say about me that might make me look kind of bad. I don't know. I'd have to scroll through all my DMs with them and see. But after like 7 years, I'm sure I've said some 1 or 2 things that are off color.
Like this also, I mean, not to really defend Asmongold, but like he's kind of just taking accountability for it. If you're talking to your friend, your personal friend, you're going to talk about girls. You're going to talk about other streamers. Oh, I hate that this guy said this. I hate that Hassan did this. I hate that Ludwig did this. Whatever, you know, whatever it might be. Business partners, friends, I can probably go through all my logs with my friends and cancel like 15 people. But if it's really bad, let us know. If it's something very illegal as well, let us know. But even Asmongold's probably like, yeah, there might be some stuff that it might look a little raunchy, but still.
But otherwise, you know, again, I think that really, it's just that's something that might make you look bad, right? But I don't really care about that a whole lot. But yeah, Asmon actually showers daily, right? And yeah, can you believe Asmon said the N-word? Can you believe that? And, you know, something like this, right? But yeah, who doesn't? Yeah, definitely. So like my outlook on it is like, if he wants to go scorched earth with people, then if you're talking about,
like I always feel like scorched earth is the worst thing. It's like you break up with someone and everything just goes horribly. There is a time just to move on, and I feel like Mizkif, that's a big deal too. He tried to get away from Emiru, it didn't work out, kind of harassed her, and now it's just ramping up even more.
About legitimate accusations and things like that, I don't think you should believe anything he says off the rip. But on like a principle basis, it was the same thing I said about Destiny, right? Is like Destiny said, like, well, if I'm going down, I'm going to take all these streams.
Like it's a weird mentality. Like literally, if there are big issues, you should have let it know. Like it seems like he's backed against the corner trying to fix it all, and he doesn't know how to fix it.
With me, I said, don't threaten me with a good time, right? So like, if there's a bunch of other streamers that have problems and skeletons in their closet that are actually bad, like not like, oh, they did something privately that was mean.
That's another big thing for streamers, is there's a difference between like something majorly illegal, horrible, versus like, oh, like they stole some viewers from me, oh, they said some mean things about me in private. Like, everyone's a high schooler on Twitch. I've been here forever. I would know. It sucks, but like that's just how it is.
But like genuine abusers, bad behavior, then yeah,
I'm agreeing with all of
I think it should be.
It
should be exposed. But I don't think anybody should take anything he says immediately and just like be like, oh wow, that I guess that's what happened. Do you see kind of what I'm saying, right? And
I think everything he's saying makes sense. Like, wait for more information to come out. If it doesn't, he'll leak it. take everything Mizkif says without proof and validation with a grain of salt. But I would want to say, like, if he does have proof, you have to listen to it. Now, if it makes sense, you got to give him credit and like be open-minded for it all.
So like basically I would only trust anything that he says if he, like 3 other people verified it, right?
Yes, or he has like proof.
And that's
like
really the way I would see it more than anything. So yeah, all people are terrible, expose them all. I mean, I don't know yet, right? But that's generally it, be grasping at straws. Yeah, and I think also
it did also look like he was kind of grasping at straws too when he kind of responded. He kind of admitted to it all too as well.
Fact is that like he ruined his credibility completely, and I don't think anybody's gonna really listen or care. But at the end of the day, you know, he's gonna be able to do what he wants, right?
I almost kind of feel like too he's been kind of on this downward road that he is like he has what he has. Like he'll get hit by this, yes, but he'll probably still get at least 10,000 plus viewers, especially after the controversy kind of dies down. Maybe tapers off more, but like he's already kind of established. His community's kind of also like, well, it is what it is, buddy. Everyone hates you. Like, there's a lot of Miz kids out there who just are like, who cares? Like, I just like you. Who cares?
Ice Poseidon posted about him. Yeah, he did. He did. And so, yeah. And still won't save him. Yeah. I think that's the way that a lot of people feel. Is like, just because, like, if you can make somebody else look bad, that doesn't necessarily make you look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to, like, basically be like, Emiru sucks, and, like, I also suck. Trying to bring them down instead of anything else. There's a lot more to this. I kind of agree. We'll probably have some crazy just information coming out these next few days. There's more videos being leaked. I'll probably put some on my channel. There's other allegations from Mizkif. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's not fun news to talk about, but I think it should be said. It should be noticed. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys want. If not, no worries. And I'll talk to you guys all soon if you guys, I guess, enjoy the coverage.